I'm shooting this video extremely quickly. That way I can express to you a little bit about how in the world life works out here in Palm Springs. Look, a lot of people ask me, why do you live in Palm Springs? What the hell made you move out there? Who brought you, who fucking threw the fishing line in there and just reeled your ass into Palm Springs, hot ass Palm Springs? What the fuck is out there? Why do you want to be there? Well, what I normally tell people is, look, it started out with the job transfer. That's how we got out into Palm Springs. But then when I really think about it, I see how in depth this translation from a life in Corona, which is the complete suburbs, right in the middle of Cali, SoCal. It's damn near Orange County at this point. Moving from Orange County area all the way to the desert is a huge transition. It happened in little spurts, but overall, life in Palm Springs is beautiful. And the in-depth portion of it that I want to get to is about the energy. Okay, there's a different energy out here in Palm Springs. And if you've been one to be out here in this area ever, even if you just touched down out here in Palm Springs, you done went down 111, you went shopping a little bit, you hit up a couple of fire-ass shrimp places or some shit, went to a steak shop or something. I mean, you just enjoyed yourself out here. Just like when you go to the beach, how there's a vibe out there at the beach, it's the water vibe. Well, out here in the desert, it's our hot vibe. This is hot water vibe. Okay, why do I say hot water? A lot of people don't know this, but guess what? There are five bodies of ocean underneath the land out here in all of Coachella Valley. That's right, for those of you who don't know, this is Coachella Valley. This is where Coachella pops off every year, except for this one. But Coachella Valley has 5 humongous seas underneath the land. So in reality, when you think about it, you're like, okay, hold on. Why is it the hottest place on earth, but there's water underneath the ground and the dirt on top is hot as shit? When you think about it and the way that the sun interacts with the planet, if there truly is a core to the planet, which I believe there is, there's theories out there now that the earth has no core, blah, blah, blah. But let's go with the theory that the earth has a core. That core heats up, but that core is also in concentration and alignment with the sun. So as the sun beams down, it heats up the earth, obviously, right? Because we can go outside right now. Oop, I feel the sun on my skin. That's hot. That's hot as hell. But when I go outside and I feel the sun, same thing happens to the core of the earth. The core of the earth can feel the sun. And it heats up the bodies of water underneath, which is my theory as to why it's so freaking hot out here. I mean, this is one of the hottest places on the planet, Palm Springs. But when you think about it, it's basically boiling water underneath all this land out here. It's such a trip. Boiling water underneath the land is what I think makes it so freaking hot. But aside from that, this energy out here in Palm Springs, if you think about what's the difference between boiling water and not boiling water? 1 degree, right? 179 degrees is not boiling water. 180 degrees is. So if you think about that and you go into like a little bit of the steam, and I'm a science girl, I'm a freaking geek. Look, I have to admit this at some point in life, and I'm doing it here with you guys. I am a geek, okay? I love science. I love nature. I love chemistry. I love physics. I love alchemy. I love knowing how this world works, or at least theorizing about it. And to dive in, let's say this. The energy out here in Coachella Valley is so different. And I think that that's what drew me this way, drew myself and my wife this way, because we both live out here together. And it's a calling that the universe has brought to us. If you don't know how we got together, I'll make a video on that because it's very important, and it lines up with a lot of the things that I teach you guys. So it's extremely important to know the history. History is one of the best teachers, right? So let's recap this. Why Palm Springs is so dope, I think, is what I called this video. Please don't quote me on that, because I just came out here and started shooting. But I love this desert. The energy out here, the vibe is amazing. Imagine going to the beach and you feel that a beautiful vibe out there. It's calm, it's lovely. You feel at peace. You feel like, wow, this is what this is what life is all about, is this loving frequency I feel. That same feeling is attached out here. I can feel it out here. There's a loving energy about this place. There's a giving energy about this place. It's almost like I don't want to call it a charity, but it's almost like a contribution center in a way. LA is a commerce and trade center, right? Palm Springs is like a contribution center. Because when you're out here, you can't help but feel like contributing to something, whether it be yourself or someone else or something else. It's so incredible how everything can tie into one beautiful, beautiful ball of light and love and frequency and joy and peace and harmony in one place. And when you come out here to Palm Springs, I hope that this helps you to want to come out here to Palm Springs, even in the dead of summer. It is literally one of the most fantastic places I have ever visited. And I've been to quite a few places in my life. I have not been all over the world, but I've been to enough places to feel the vibe. And after 4 years of living here, I can honestly say that our next step is purchasing a property out here. We love this area. I do. And my girl does too. She don't like the heat. It's hot for 4 months out the year. It's hot as fuck. It's 125 degrees just about every day. But you're inside. So who gives a fuck, right? You get in your car, turn on your AC, get your ass home real quick. And it's funny, niggas be zooming down the freeway. They're like, woo, I gotta get home. And you're in your AC. It's so funny, but people zoom the fuck home when it's 125. But that's one reason, or that's, part of the entrapment of us ending up here in Palm Springs and staying for as long as we have. It's been a beautiful ride, and I look forward to more and more of it. Thanks for listening. See you on the next video.